What's good, YouTube? It's your boy QT Clixy, and welcome back to another episode of the New York Giants franchise here in Madden 23. Guys, I have so much things to talk about right now for this episode. But you guys know what happened in the last episode. You just look on the screen. Look, we did it. We won the Super Bowl, and we got our revenge against the Las Vegas Raiders in the Super Bowl. Honestly, I was so happy, man. And we won the Super Bowl with an 8-9 record. That is just crazy. But we ended up winning the Super Bowl against the Las Vegas Raiders in overtime, 34-31, in a very close Super Bowl. They actually, the Raiders actually beat us in the Super Bowl last year, but we came back as the 7th seed in the playoffs, and we managed to actually win the Super Bowl this time. So, yeah, that's how I did. I mean, honestly, man, this game was that was a crazy game, dude. Let me just go to it. So, yeah. So both of our teams scored a touchdown in overtime, but we ended up kicking a field goal to win it in overtime. So 34-31 final. We are in the 2029 NFL season, and I am going to make one announcement. I do have a little bit of things to talk to you guys about, first off. But let's go ahead and, get through this off season. Obviously, we don't really have any money in cap room, so obviously we can't get anybody back, or we can't get anybody in free agency, blah, 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 But doesn't matter about that because, it doesn't really matter. Dexter Lawrence with a new ability, which is cool. I like it. But let's go ahead and sim to the off season because we are still here in Super Bowl week. So let's go over the 2029 season recap. There you guys go. Darius Hill was named NFL MVP. Arthur Smith was Coach of the Year. Najee Harris, Offensive Player of the Year. Brian Burns, Defensive Player of the Year. Mitchell Collins was the Rookie of the Year, and Joe Blackwell was the Defensive Rookie of the Year. So, the New York Giants, have won their 6th Super Bowl championship in franchise history, and they've won 8. They've won 8 NFC championships, and for the first time in his career, Bryce Young has won Super Bowl MVP in the Super Bowl. The first time he's done it in his career. You guys know last year it was so sad. I was so sad last year. We literally played the same team in the Super Bowl, but instead of it being this score, it ended up being this score. But we lost last year 31-28 in a very close game. We were down like 31-21 in the fourth. We scored a touchdown, tried to get a stop, but we couldn't. And yeah, that basically ended for us. So, the Raiders won that year. This year, 2027, unfortunately, it was a really, really good year for us because a lot of our players won a lot of awards, especially Bryce Young because that's the year he won NFL MVP. But also, we went 13-4, I believe, but we lost in like the first round of the playoffs, which I was so sad about. But yeah, that sucked. And then you guys know 2026 season was also a really good year for us. We won 45-20 over the Bengals to win our first Super Bowl in this franchise. Congrats to us. That's our 5th Super Bowl championship. Dory Jackson won Super Bowl MVP for that game. He went off in that one. 2025, it was Seahawks and Jaguars. 2024, it was Falcons and Browns. 2023, it was Panthers and Chargers. And then 2022 was Bucks and Chiefs. The Bucks winning that one. But yeah, man. We went 1, 2, 3, 4. We went I would say 4 seasons, maybe. Yeah, I would say probably about 5 seasons of playing the franchise to finally get our first Super Bowl. And then 2 years later, or 2 seasons after that, we went back to the Super Bowl but lost. And then the next year, the next season, the season after that, we play the same team again in the Super Bowl, but instead of losing it, we actually win it. So this franchise has been very well so far for us. We've only gotten 2 Super Bowl wins in this franchise, but hey, it's fine. So let's go ahead and look at all my players, man. You guys know we have all of these guys. I love all my players. I love these guys, man. They have done so many great things for our team, and it's been absolutely amazing. It's been one hell of a franchise series, and I am so happy to be playing this. But there is one thing I do want to talk about this franchise that's I'm going to be going on with it. First, let's go ahead and look at the retirements real quick. Oh my god, dude, even Jalen Ramsey retired. No! No, our best player, bro. Adoree Jackson has retired from the NFL after 13 seasons in the league. Ah, that sucks. I mean, Adoree Jackson was like on the last year of his contract anyway, but still, man, I really want him to play one more season. But we do have a lot of players retired, including Justin Tucker, Baker Mayfield retired, Jalen Ramsey retired, Jamal Adams retired. Oh my god. J.C. Jackson retired, Buda Baker retired, Stephon Diggs retired, Juju Smith-Schuster retired, Jared Goff retired. Oh my god. Derek Carr retired, Hunter Renfrow, Kendall Fuller, Chris Boswell, Darren Waller, Van Jefferson, Charvarius Ward, oh my god, and even Tay Crowder retired as well. Dante Jackson, Grady Jarrett. Dude, there's so many players, man. Ronald Jones, Darius Slayton. Oh my god, dude. So many players, so many known players retired. Even the offensive coordinator for the Bucks retired. Like, what? Alright, sorry about that, guys. I muted my mic. Oh my god. Okay, I had to mute my mic for just a second. I had to go get my laundry real quick, but, we're back now on this. So, thing is for sure that, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have the 32nd pick in the draft. Okay. Well, that's kind of obvious. So, there is nobody that we can really... Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I totally forgot. We didn't even really spend any money this season because we pretty much just simulated the entire year. Okay, well, first things first. We're going to get back Aziz Ojulari because... Yeah. We're going to get Aziz Ojulari, so we're going to get him back, which is good. Jarrett Patterson... We'll give him a good offer. Okay, whatever. Well, no, dude, 12 million? I guess I mean, do we really need Jarrett Patterson? I feel like we don't. I mean, okay, we'll give him a $10 million deal. Okay, well, at least Dexter Lawrence is happy to stay with our team. Kenny Dorsey, he's whatever. Hasn't really been the best player. We're gonna go ahead and let Deontay Johnson go. I know he's been a part of this team for a long time, but I feel like he's like close to being gone. Oh. Well, he accepts that, so it's fine. A lot of these guys want massive contracts. Ugh. I don't want to re-sign everyone, though. Yeah, dude, our team's going to be very bad. You know what? Fine, we'll do it. Why not? I don't care. I wasted so much money, though. I wasted, like, all of my money, dude. We got Brennan Gilkey back as well. But we're not able to get... Oh, my God. I totally forgot Larry Perriman. I mean, we still have Tyler Thomas. He's still a good player as well, so... But Larry Perriman's going to have to go. So is Max Felder. And Braden Ross. And DeMar Bradley. We're missing a lot of key players here. But it's fine. So we're obviously not going to be able to get anyone in free agency. But we still have our same players back anyway. Let's go ahead and sim to the draft. I mean, we can't sign any players in free agency anyway because we have no money left. Because we just had to spend it all to re-sign in contracts. So, I mean, we had to do it. We had to get contracts, right? So, we're also going to go ahead and sim the draft. I mean, I was going to do the draft because it's the title of the video. But, who cares? I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. But, let's go ahead and look at the draft recap for the 2030 season. I don't know why I said 2020-30. That's weird. Okay. Anyway. So first things first. We are now in the 2030 season. We just signed a right tackle from Clemson, Forrest Stewart, at a 72 overall. Nick Hill from UCLA, D tackle at a 71 overall. Not bad, dude. This actually was not a bad draft. This was our worst player in the draft. A 54 overall center from Kentucky. Ugh, yikes. Okay. We're going to go ahead and advance to the next week. We are now in the 2030 regular season. I don't even know if we even have our, do we even have a kicker or a punter? That's what I actually really want to know. Do we have a kicker and a punter? Because I don't think we do. We still have Deion Coleman. We still have Bryce Young. We still have those players. Saquon Barkley is still on the team. This guy is 33 years old. He is still on the New York Giants. We have Jalen Waddle still, of course. And my boy, Deontay Johnson. We were able to get him back on the team just for one more year. We do have James Jeffers still on the team as well. Tyler Thomas is our new tight end. And our offensive line is not that good, so. But, oh well. It's fine. We do have Azeez Ojulari and Derwin James, both with X Factors, so that's pretty cool. For our side, we still have Xavier McKinney. We still have Kayvon Thibodeau. Love to see that. Brendan Gilkey's still on the team. This T guy, I don't know who he is, but, you know, he's on here. We still have Oscar Walls as well at a 93. I don't know who this guy is. Antoine Campbell. Okay. That's nice. And then we have, I believe, is this Nahill or there's Nick Hill, right? Yeah, Nick Hill. A 78 overall rookie out of UCLA. Nick Hill. He's a 78? I thought he was a 71. I guess he's not. I mean, he's literally plus 7 overall, so makes sense. I mean, Derwin James went all the way to a 98. So. Freaking sound of my controller. Let's see. So, okay, Wayne Norris is also still on the team. You guys know, okay, well, first off, we still have Dexter Lawrence, which is also good because he's been on the team still for a long time. But, Wayne Norris, one of our rookie corners from actually, I think it was, this is his 3rd season in the league, but, you know, we've had him for 2 years now. He's one hell of a player, man, honestly. And then, you guys know Bryce Young. We still have him as our starting quarterback from Alabama. This is now his 8th season in the NFL. He's been in the league for 7 years, which is crazy. He's now 28 years old. First off, I want to go ahead and look at his stats real quick. Oh my God. What? Wait, whoa, hold on. Alright, oh crap, I just exited out. Okay, Alright, yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and look at his stats, and, we're gonna look at his stats and contracts. Real quick. So, this is Bryce Young's entire career stat line. He has got many great achievements, as a quarterback with this team. Obviously, he's won NFL MVP. He's won a Super Bowl, which was also another thing. And he also won Super Bowl MVP as well. So, I mean, come on. It's great to see, it's great to see Bryce Young. It's so great to see Bryce Young just absolutely having, like, one of the best careers ever. But let's go ahead and, like, review from basically from his whole stat line from his entire career. So, starting off, he got drafted in the 1st round, the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Actually, he was the number 2 overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft. He got drafted to our team, the New York Giants. His passer rating was 69.2. His passer rating was pretty terrible. Throwing for 199 completions, 344 attempts. That wasn't really good, but he threw for 2,646 passing yards, 19 passing touchdowns, and 26 passing interceptions. But his longest pass was in 79 yards, which was pretty cool. And he only got sacked 20 times. You know what was crazy is because Bryce Young, in his first season as a quarterback, in his rookie year, he got sacked less than what he has been out of any other of his seasons that he's played. But, you know, he wasn't the best quarterback in his rookie season because there was a huge quarterback battle between Young and Jones. You know, we had to switch out Daniel Jones for half of the year, Bryce Young for half of the year, but Daniel Jones, of course, isn't even on the team anymore. But then next year he got way better in 2024. He threw for 4,585 passing yards for 30 touchdowns and 28 interceptions. He did way better that year. And his longest pass was 81 yards, which was pretty cool. But he did get sacked 37 times, so that wasn't that good. The following year he did absolutely way better than that year before. This time throwing for 5,384 yards, 41 touchdowns, 24 interceptions, which was so, it was great. And his longest pass was 96 yards, and he's only been sacked 30 times, but his passer rating was also good too, at 102.2 passer rating. That was really good. And then the following year, he excelled that way higher by winning a Super Bowl in 2026. By throwing 5,741 passing yards, 53 touchdowns, and 30 interceptions. His longest pass was 85 yards. He got sacked 32 times. And then he topped it off, guys. One of his best seasons in his career. The 2027 season, which was the year he won NFL MVP. Bryce Young threw for 6,042 passing yards in that season. He threw for a career-high 58 passing touchdowns and 21 interceptions. And his longest pass was 80 yards. And he only got sacked 28 times, which was also not bad. But this was his best season of his career. I mean, that's also the season he won MVP. And then these seasons right here, 2028, he went to the Super Bowl and lost, unfortunately, but he threw 5,508 passing yards, 43 touchdowns, and 29 interceptions. Longest pass was 84 yards, and got sacked 38 times. That was the most he's gotten sacked in a season. And then last season, the 2029 season, he actually did worse than the year before, throwing for 4,685 yards, 37 touchdown passes, and somehow only threw 13 interceptions, which was pretty good. And his longest pass was only 52 yards, so I don't know. But I'm actually going to go ahead and look at his rushing stats. His rushing stats are kind of non-existent. I mean, 2029, he did run a lot. 233 rushing yards, no touchdowns. He hasn't really fumbled, but broke 2 tackles. 2028 season, 111 yards, no touchdowns. He fumbled once. The most times he's fumbled in a season was 2024. He fumbled 4 times. And then 2027, his MVP season, he fumbled 3 times. But he did run for 3 touchdowns and 149 yards, which was pretty cool. So I would say he has like 5 career rushing touchdowns, which is insane. I would say in total, this is probably 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. I would say this is probably at least about 800 or 900 career rushing yards. Definitely not 1,000, but I don't know. But yeah, that's, yeah. And if you look at his general stats as well, he has played every single game except in, his rookie year. He missed 1 game. He played in 16 games. But for every single season, Bryce Young has played every game in his career except for 1 game in his rookie year. And he's played over 1,000 downs played for every single year except his rookie season, which he played 578 downs. But, yeah, that is Bryce Young's entire career stat line, which is cool. But he has been one of our best quarterbacks ever for this team. And he's been an absolute game changer. But I do have some news for you guys for this franchise. Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. This is most likely going to be the last and final season of this franchise. I know I didn't want to do it, but I mean, it has to be done. So, we're going to go ahead and advance to the regular season, and we'll go from there, I guess. Oh, man. It's hard, man. But yeah, this is going to be the official final season of this franchise. I don't care if we do good. I don't care if we do bad. It's going to be our last season of the franchise, and probably the final episode will probably be me simming more seasons. We're going to do win the Super Bowl. Actually, that's pretty bad. Let's just do make the playoffs, because that's what I do all the time. Our first game is against Washington. I feel like, you know, for this, okay, you know what? I really don't want to play a whole another entire season again. I feel like if I do, I'm just going to be bored the entire time. And plus, it's going to make more episodes. We're probably going to be up to, like, more than, like, 150 episodes. It's going to be crazy. I might as well just end it here while I have time. So, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sim the entire season again and see how we do. I'm going to sim week by week. We ended up getting the win in our first game against the Commanders 24-17. So, a big dub right there. Week 2 against the Falcons, which we beat them in the division round last year. We're going to go ahead and sim that. We ended up winning as well, 28-14. And I don't see Waddle's name up there, but it's okay. We're 2-0. Can we keep it going? Can we stay undefeated against the Texans? We don't. We lose to the Texans. That's sad. That's kind of upsetting how we lost that situation. Oh, are you kidding me? Well, it looks like we're going to have our star running back out. Saquon Barkley's going to be out for 5 weeks due to a partial MCL tear. Oh, man, that sucks. But it's okay. It's okay. We do have some trade offers for Deion Coleman, which I'm just now seeing this. Oh, wow. Okay, they're giving us a lot of good options here. I want to take the Saints offer here, but I also want to get a good corner as well. 88 overall corner, but also we can get a wide receiver and an 80 overall corner as well. But I don't know. We just need a backup, so yeah, they really want Deion Coleman, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and decline that offer. We're going to sim the next week against the Philadelphia Eagles. Do we actually end up winning this game right here? Please. No, we lost again? Are you kidding me? We lost again. We lost to the freaking Eagles. Alright, so instead of being 2-0, we're now 2-2. Let's go ahead and keep simming. Do we at least beat the Jaguars on the road? Okay, we do. Nice. 24-21 in a close game, but we ended up doing it. We ended up beating the Jaguars on the road. We are back at home now, so let's go ahead and sim. We are playing against the Panthers. Do we beat them? We do. Let's go. Now we are playing against the Arizona Cardinals. Ooh. We got breakout QB. Okay, whatever. You know, it was a breakout QB, but not really. Okay, someone signed a player off of our, I think we signed a player off of practice squad. So Saquon's still injured for 2 weeks, and then Tyler Thomas now has a ruptured disc, so he's going to be out for 5 weeks. So pretty much our offense is basically falling apart here. We don't have a good running back now. We don't have a good tight end now. So I wonder how we're going to play against the 6-0 freaking Cardinals. I just only imagine what's going to be. And of course, we lose to the 6-0 freaking Cardinals. Are you serious? We lose to the Cardinals. We're now 4-3. We're playing against the Detroit Lions at home after that loss over the Cardinals. Do we at least win this game right here? I don't know. Someone is calling me, so I'm going to have to mute myself real quick. We lose to the Lions. Oh, my God. Hold on, guys. Alright, y'all. Sorry about that. My brother ended up my brother was FaceTiming me real quick. But wow, we actually ended up destroying the Cowboys 42-27. So that was pretty cool. We're going to advance to the next week. We're now in week 11. We're not week 12. We're 5-5 on the year, man. This is still a close division. We're 5-5. We're playing the 7-4 Tennessee Titans. Do we at least beat them at home? Maybe. We do. All right, nice. In a close game though, so cool. But okay. First, I do want to go ahead and look at the injury report real quick. I want to see if Saquon is back. Oh, that's even better. So, it looks like nobody is in the injury report, so should be all good. But this is the last season I'm going to be playing. We get a huge win over the Cincinnati Bengals, and now we have the number 1 seed in the NFC. Or, we don't have the number 1 seed in the playoffs, but we are now in first place in the NFC East, which is pretty cool. We're first place, but we do have to play the Eagles at home. Do we beat them this time, or are we going to lose to the Eagles? I hope we don't lose to the Eagles. We better not lose to the Eagles. Come on, let's go. We got a huge dub over the Eagles. We are playing the Cowboys again. We already played them, and when we did, we destroyed them. So hopefully, could beat them again. Can we? Maybe. Yes, we do. Let's go. What a win. We're now going to play the Commanders on the road. They're 4-10. They're not that good. But we'll advance that one. We get another dub. Oh my god, man. We are just winning a whole bunch of games. We were like 5-5 during mid-season, and now we're 10-5. We won like 5 games in a row. But now we're having to play the Saints. Do we at least beat the Saints? I hope we at least beat the Saints. We do. Let's go. 6-game winning streak now. And our final game is on the road in Bucksfield against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alright, we're going to advance to the next week. And we lose. That sucks. So we ended up losing our final game to the Buccaneers. But we're still in the playoffs. So we are the 3rd seed in the playoffs in the wild card game. So the next few episodes is going to be like one last playoff run. And that should do it. So you already know we got to check stats this year. Bryce Young still with a pretty cool season. Only 12 interceptions, 44 touchdowns, 4,644 passing yards. Not bad. Saquon Barkley still got a lot of yards rushing. Okay. 903 yards. Not 1,000, though. Jalen Waddle did have over 1,000 yards receiving with 14 receiving touchdowns with 1,277 yards. And so did Deontay Johnson. He also got over 1,000 yards receiving as well. So they're pretty good. Main question is, did our defense actually do something? I mean, okay, Derwin James with 4 interceptions is cool. I mean, how many sacks everybody get? Let's see. James Flemings with 5. Wayne Norris with, or not 5, a half a sack. Wayne Norris with also half a sack. Kayvon Thibodeau with 7 sacks. Azeez Ojulari with 8 sacks. Dexter Lawrence with 4.5. Antoine Campbell with 3.5 sacks. The rookie Nick Hill got 6 sacks. Are you kidding? Arthur Weathersby got 2 sacks. And Marcus Donald got 1 sack. Wow. So I would say our defense has been playing pretty well, to be honest. I don't know what our rankings are. So, kind of nervous to look at that. Okay, so we're the 8th ranked offense and the 13th ranked defense. So we don't have the best defense, but we obviously don't have the best offense either. But yeah, man, this is going to be our final season in this franchise. We're going to be playing the 2030 NFL playoffs. Actually, you know what, bro? Yeah, next episode is going to be a final just rundown episode. So I will see you guys in the next episode. It's been your boy QT Clixy, and I'm out. Peace.